The awkward first seconds
Yes, the awkward
of
first
streaming.
seconds.
Like, are we
Um,
on?
I think so.
We always think so. We never know
Yes,
for
we are. We
sure.
are. We are.
We never know what's going on. Oh, yes, we are live. I see that we are live.
We're I
Yes.
Hello,
must
everyone.
say that
Hello,
the
everyone.
first time that
Oh my
I'm
God,
meeting
Hello.
like
Ilu
my
is freezing like hell. I don't know if it's me or her, but
Yes.
anyway.
Well, hello
Well,
everyone.
hello.
that's actually just because I
Hello.
live
How
in
are
Bahia,
you
so I
girls
would never
today?
present it.
Yes. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you,
Hello,
Gabby,
people.
teacher
Yes,
Gabby.
These are our wonderful,
thank
wonderful
you. I'm
teachers,
good.
Ji and Elu. They are here today for our Valentine's Day special. And we are so
Yes.
excited to be doing this. I love Valentine's Day. What are your opinions on Valentine's? You are both in relationships. Congratulations.
Long-term
How
ruler.
do you celebrate Valentine's Day on the American slash European date or on the Brazilian date or both?
Only Brazilian
Well, we
because
are.
poor people need to choose a date.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes, I think that's a good idea when you think about it. But also credit card. So we like to be in debt. That's it. We are in a relationship, but also in debt. So we celebrate every
That's
time we have a
beautiful.
chance. That's it.
That's
That's
beautiful.
love.
Beautiful.
You only live once.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it's once for a lot of years, but it's only once. Okay, that's it.
that's fair. In case
That's
we have
right.
any gringos watching us, which is unlikely, but you never know. Let's be educational.
Never know.
Brazil celebrates Valentine's Day on a different day. We celebrate it on June, right? It's in
Yes.
Yeah.
June. I don't
June
remember the
12th.
exact. June 12th, exactly. And that happened because in the 60s, a group of marketing dudes decided that it makes no sense for Brazilians to celebrate Valentine's Day during Carnival. And they are
Yes.
correct. I hate to say it, but it makes no sense. Right now,
Ex-
I live in Rio de Janeiro. There are parties everywhere. People are kissing strangers. No one wants to be in a relationship here. So I
that's
get it.
it.
But
Right.
we have this confusion between the two dates now.
Also, I think
So
they look at June and say, like, what's in June? We should just,
nothing
like,
exactly.
Nothing.
there's nothing in June.
Yeah,
So that's
that was one of their arguments. It was nothing commercially, nothing is happening in June. So it is,
yes.
I think, the lowest month for commerce. So yeah,
Also, I
that's how they fixed it.
Carnival. Yes, and
Yes.
I mean, like Carnival, it's when people like decide if they want to be in a relationship, but they always make poor choices. So until June, it's the time to decide if you really want to be with the person that you just kiss
Yeah,
randomly in
yeah.
Carnival.
Exactly.
For Brazilian terms, it's the perfect timeline. You kiss a stranger in Carnival, you go out a few times, and you have a boyfriend in time for Valentine's Day. So
That's
Wow.
it.
honestly, I think
You
we
would
ate.
have a
Genius.
Capricorn, which is not so good, right? That's it. Or you
I
would
mean, you
have
never
like
know.
a 9 months later, you can see the result as we have in that iconic song. Yes, for Brazil. So,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And this is
Yeah.
why people have so many Scorpios. I love this theory that you
yes,
probably know like 5 or 6 Scorpios, at any time
totally.
because
We
so
have
many
opposite.
people get pregnant during Carnival. So,
Yeah.
you know, good for them.
Yes, people.
Good for
So
them.
be careful out there, all right? Let's
Be
be
careful.
Use
responsible.
protection, guys.
Enough
Protection.
Scorpios.
No
Please.
one
We
likes
don't
a
need more of them.
Scorpio, okay? Yes, exactly. We have a
Well,
lot.
Yeah.
I have to say I kind of like Scorpios because my beloved one is a Scorpio.
Okay. Okay. Save
So
yourself. That's it.
yeah, and
So,
my rising sign is also a Scorpio, so it's like
Mm,
I have to defend, a little bit.
yeah. I
okay, yeah.
mean,
I have
I
opinions
my
on that.
rising is Aries, and I hate Aries. So is it self
Oh,
hate?
wait,
Maybe.
what is
What?
going on? I mean, I was here just, like roasting some other people, and then suddenly it happens
But
to
this
me. What's
For
wrong
this is the
with
free.
Aries?
tragedy. This is the tragedy. I have so many close people who are Aries, and they are also so difficult sometimes. But I can't. I just keep befriending them. It's one after the other. My
I think
brother,
you
my
guys,
grandparents, everybody, my friends. Yeah, I'm friends with a lot of Aries. So
that's it. You're too friendly. I think that you should change. Maybe you is the problem. Maybe you are the problem.
maybe I am. I am probably the problem. Yes,
I'm going
What
to
is the
stick with
common God?
Elu.
Because yeah,
I
think
I
of
am the
think
common
about it,
denominator.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's it. You got it
that's
right. You
fair.
were smart. That's it. That's fair. So
That's fair.
Oh my god. Well,
Well,
that's
how
what-
long have you guys been in your relationships? I want to know. How long has it been?
Well, Elu, I'll leave it to you since you
Yeah.
are our
You're
big,
married,
famous, and
you
important guest as well as married.
Yeah.
As
So
a married person, I've been together with my little piece of heaven for 6 years now. It's been
Oh my
six
God.
years, and I haven't slept alone since then. So that's a very good
That's
point. Right?
great. That's so
It's
great.
actually
She
amazing.
is lovely. Shout out to
Yes.
her. Great.
Yes,
Great
some
person,
people
great
think that I
student.
kidnapped her. Yes, and she has developed some kind of Stockholm syndrome, and I'm
Yeah.
not denying it, right? But I'm also not
Yeah.
confirming it, right?
Yeah.
Because
You're not
she's so
meeting the
happy.
allegations.
Yeah, that's it, right? She's happy. She's blonde, actually. She's a total Barbie. She loves pink, and she is a very calm and sociable person. But what people don't know that is a strategy when you go out to people as an introverted person. It's just like when someone talks to
Interesting.
me, I just said, "Oh, can you give me a second? Have you met Helen? Talk to her," and then I leave.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a great.
amazing.
She is the public relations of your relationship,
Yes. Normally, I use the
Well,
expression social shield, but I really like the idea of public relations. I will use
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Thanks.
yes.
Yeah. What about you, Jean?
Well, as actually is not. It's going to be at the end of the year 2 years that we've been together. Yes, that's two
Wow.
beautiful years.
I was here when that started. That's crazy.
Yes,
That's
you
the
were
moment you
here.
realize you've known each other for too long.
Yeah, we know each other
Yes.
for that long. You have been since the
Exactly.
beginning of my relationship.
That's
Yes.
great. That's nice.
And I am
Wow.
the PR person from the relationship. I'm the golden retriever. I am the social one.
You did it.
I mean,
I'm the
that's
opposite
clear.
as a Lu. Mm-hmm.
That's
I
clear to
wouldn't
me.
imagine. Yeah. Okay, but that makes sense, right? I mean,
Makes
because
sense.
I don't know. I haven't known your beloved one, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, now that you said it, it makes sense, right? You are
Makes
Yeah,
actually
she's
sense.
very
very
comfortable.
happy. She's very happy. I
Guys,
don't know
you,
why
you
you
know
wouldn't be
me.
there.
I'm genuinely happy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a little
Relate to
golden
that.
retriever.
Yes.
Good for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good for you, right? And I mean, God may have mercy on
I
your
think
soul
so.
because I can't understand how do you
Yeah.
recharge this battery? It's just crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a great
it's
question.
like maybe I need sometimes 24 hours to recharge, and I feel
And you're
like
good.
and I'm good for the whole week.
That's crazy.
Oh, really?
That's
Uh,
crazy.
That's
yeah,
crazy. I
my
went to
my
Portugal this
social
year and I'm
battery as a 30-year-old person, it's
Okay.
way better than my iPhone
I mean,
battery.
that's not
but
hard.
I
That's
mean,
not that hard.
That's not that
that's
hard,
not
but
Mine is
okay.
comparable to the iPhone, I hate to say. Like I have to whenever I have a heavy or intense social interaction, I have to sleep for a while. I have to stay in my bedroom for a week, that kind of stuff. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's
Yes.
fine.
So
It's fine.
as long as we're
I just
talking about this, my social battery is just like one of those phones that is not even a phone, is actually a landline. I must stay at home. That's it.
I'm
I must
a
that's
landline.
it's not a cell, it's not a battery, that you just I need a cord.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And when I go out, I like go into places in which I don't have to interact with people, like the movies. I love watching movies, going to the theater. It's quiet. Everyone sits down in the dark. No one talks. And we watch a movie for 2 hours, and then I leave and I have a snack and I go home. It's perfect. Or
It's
going to the
actually
library. You talk to nobody. It's socially acceptable to be, quiet. I love those
is there
places.
anything more introverted than going to the library? Because like going to the library is so chic. It's so
Fancy.
1700s.
Library dates.
It's so fancy.
I am willing to
Sure.
spend 40 minutes on a subway to go to a pretty library and stay there all day. That's something I
Wow.
do. And you should too. I mean, if you have the chance, go to libraries. They're cool.
Yes.
They're nice.
They're
No one's going
actually
to bother
cool.
you.
Yes, they have a vibe. That's amazing. They
They
have
do.
this atmosphere. Yes, this environment. So
Yeah.
Well, by the
I-
way, talking about these, do you guys have any favorite romance movies or like a go-to
Hell yeah,
story.
rom-coms are my favorite genre of
Yeah,
movies, you know.
yeah.
Not surprising anymore. Yes, okay, like a golden retriever, I would understand. Okay,
Yes.
Well,
Uh,
my favorite of all time. Listen, of all time is a very heavy thing to say. I have a
okay.
list. Okay, I love
mhm,
Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman is
That's
incredible.
true.
Okay,
it
Yes.
is.
I love a good prostitute and rich guy trope. I love that, and
Yeah,
I
that's a
love a
good. I love a
movie.
good
It's a
prostitute
good
taken out
one.
of the context. Let's go. English
I
teacher
mean,
says that they
this is
love to
gonna
use
happen a lot
prostitutes.
today, but I'm gonna say things, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, you are the problem." But I also like a movie, a British movie called About Time. That one, oh Jesus, have you seen it? About
It's
Time.
cheesy.
I know.
Uh-huh, it's
Oh,
cheesy.
about time
It's
is cheesy.
incredible. I cried like a baby. It gets me every single time. It's adorable, and yeah,
It's adorable.
it's
Yes,
really good. What about you,
Amazing.
right.
Jenny?
What about you?
I'm a huge fan of rom-coms, not actually like big romances, but
Okay.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Ooh, good
It has
one.
my heart.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
As a young girl, Love Rosie was a good one, but now I'm fed up with Love
Okay.
Rosie.
Okay.
But How to Lose
Okay.
a Guy in 10 Days, any rom-com with Jennifer Aniston that's
There are a
stupid
lot
and
Oh my God,
like
27 Dresses.
of.
You guys know
Oh,
that
yeah,
one?
27 dresses is
yeah,
Oh
amazing.
my
Oh,
God,
25th, yes.
so
You gotta
good.
check that out. Yes.
Bridesmaid too is a good
Any
one.
movie with bridesmaids, they are so
Any movie,
problematic.
yes. Hmm.
They're
So
actually
good. My
problematic.
best
I think that
friend's wedding. Oh Jesus, my best friend's wedding. Stop.
I used to hate this one, but then I'm just thinking, okay,
Really?
I'm just gonna go with funny. That's it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
one movie that I love sorry that I actually hate is that one with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, that
The,
one
as
is weird.
I forgot the name in English, you know, so it's just
Uh,
I can't remember the
I know
thing.
that in English is a number first dates. I don't know how many
40?
first dates. 40
40?
first dates.
I think it's 41st
Wait,
dates.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna fact check it. I am the
Go
fact
on, yes,
checker.
it
Wait.
would be great. You know,
Sure.
I used to hate
But I
that
think
one,
it
and
is.
I tried, you know, but it's not good.
It's not that
But I really like
good.
one
Yeah.
that to stream on Sessão da Tarde, and it was amazing with Reese
It's
Witherspoon because she's
50
amazing.
first dates, by the way.
Ah,
Okay,
50.
50 first dates,
Almost.
hated it. That's
Yeah.
it.
I used to like it.
Yes, but
I used to like it, but this is the type of movie that if you think about it for like 3 seconds, it starts getting weird.
It
You
has like
know,
lots of
if you think too
red,
much
purple,
about
and black
it,
flags on it.
yeah, all of them, all of them.
and that I think that movie just changed my opinion about Adam Sandler forever, and I don't like him. That's it. I think that in my head he's
Wow.
that guy. So that's
The
done. You
problem
know,
is
like he's
him,
that.
not Drew
Yes, the
Barrymore.
problem is him. Oh no, Drew Barrymore, amazing, love her,
No,
perfect. You
she's
know, but
she's
Adam
lovely.
Sandler, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that, right? So that's it.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna go with the one with Reese Witherspoon. It is. E se fosse a primeira vez? Oh, actually, e se fosse verdade? You know, the woman is in a coma,
Oh.
and the guy goes to her apartment, and she's kind of a spirit presence, you know, and they
Hmm.
fall in love while she's half dead. You know,
Awesome.
that's it. Awesome. I like that. I'm thinking about it now. That's kind of problematic for so many ways, but okay, it's the least one. Like it.
Yes.
Perfect.
It's
Problematic
like
The guy just
movies.
wanted
I
an
mean,
okay, that's it. That's the only way you can get a good apartment in New York. Actually.
I am the
That's it.
person who thinks V for
That's
Vendetta
true.
is a valid love story, and
Oh yeah. I
he
was thinking
tortured
that if
her.
it could be,
Sorry,
Okay.
it's,
like
but
it
I love
happens,
it. Best guy around, you know. And you
Well,
have this, what about
yes,
the
he
people
is
he murdered?
morally
Who he
dubious,
murdered?
but what can I do about it? He has a cool
Yeah.
mask, and like he's a
And
crazy
a
anarchist. That's my
strong
type. I'm
political
sorry.
Oh
stance.
my god.
Yes, and
Yeah, he
he is a
exploded the
revolutionary.
parliament. That's
It's
exactly what I'm
perfect,
looking
you know.
for.
If you love
Anyway,
this guy, you won't love him. Anyway, that's it.
anyway, that's it. Oh my
Eh,
god.
yes.
We have a lot to talk about today, but we have a lot of people
Mhm.
to roast first and
Yes.
foremost, because the idea is that we are going to read a few interesting, to say the least, Tinder bios, Tinder profiles.
Yes.
And
Oh,
I
you
have a
say
question:
interesting. I like
Have
that.
you, yeah, have you used Tinder before? Don't lie.
I don't think so. I mean, I
Okay.
tried, but the questions are a little bit embarrassing when you are just trying to apply on it, and then you just
Mhm.
I gave up in the middle of the process, right? But then I
Okay.
have friends that have used Tinder, and you can see so many weird things,
Oh yeah.
and
Yes.
it's just like side you just like, and then you think about yourself like, am I weird? Because you have to put your stuff there.
Yeah.
Yes, you put your personal information now, and then they just
Mhm.
said, okay, these are the people who would appeal you, and then they show like a guy wearing something weird and holding something weirder, yes, in a
Yeah.
very weird angle, and if you
Yeah.
talk to those people, the first thing you get is just like a dick picture. I'm sorry if I can't say that
Yeah.
in like
No, I
It's,
mean that's a fact. That's a fact.
that's a
I've
fact.
never been like,
Happens.
so that's
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
At some
I
point on
thought it was
Tinder, you
like,
start asking yourself, "Am I the problem? Is it me?" Because
yes,
there's no way this algorithm is sending me these people.
do I need to
And
change
also, I am
something?
here with them. Does that make me weird? The fact that I'm
Yes,
here, you
yeah,
know, it's
Yes.
weird.
it's an identity crisis. So yeah,
It is.
I mean, how about you, G? Have you
Well,
tried?
what
Well,
about you, Jay?
I've been on Tinder.
Mhm.
My actual my current relationship and the last one uh happened on Tinder. On Tinder with Matt on
Nice.
Like
Tinder.
the official password of Tinder, is that it?
Yeah,
A
we
happy
are.
Tinder story.
Yes, we have a happy teen story. She only replied because I said, I didn't say hi, how are you? I said you have cats in different colors that I don't have.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
a
Oh my
nice
God,
line.
Yes,
that's such a
Yes,
lesbian thing to do. That's
yes,
such, of
yes.
course.
okay.
That's
So I
very
But
sweet.
said
yours
that,
worked.
It
and
worked. Yeah, that's
then
what matters.
it worked. She replied, and we scheduled a date. And well, I cried on our first date. And
Oh my God.
yes,
Wait, you
we went
have
to
to
the
elaborate.
movies. We went to
Okay,
the
okay,
Instead of
movies,
your
okay,
okay.
and
okay.
Yes.
sh-
That's
it
better.
was Oscar's moment,
Okay,
All
and she
right.
wanted to see the Oscars nominees from 2 years ago.
okay, okay.
And if you guys remember, the whale
You
was.
saw the
Oh,
whale
you
in the
We
told her.
saw
first
the
date.
whale.
This is
Of course
maniac
you were
behavior.
gonna.
I'm sorry.
This,
You saw
Yeah,
the whale?
we saw the whale
That's
together on our
crazy.
first
And you
date,
cried.
couldn't
and
you just
I
see the shine?
remember.
The
I,
Shining. I think The Shining is a better movie to watch on a first date. That's something I would do.
Is it?
It
I
is.
mean, that's it.
But
It is.
yeah, but it was amazing. Like I cried because I connected
Yeah.
a lot with the situation of the whale. If you guys
Yeah.
haven't seen, please
It's sad.
watch
It's
it.
really sad.
It's sad, but it's a beautiful movie. Brendan
Mhm.
Fraser is amazing,
He is.
and I remember that was very emotion, and then I cried a little bit, and of course I said to her that I said like,
Yeah.
"You pay me if I cry.
Well,
You're going to pay."
well,
And then 5 minutes later, I was like, "Yeah, you're going to pay." And
I think it's okay
Well,
to cry on a first date if it's a movie. I think it's
yes, it
fine.
was
yeah.
amazing.
Where do you stop the
When you
flow?
said
That's
I
a different.
cried, I imagine, you having deep conversations over a dish of
No,
pasta and sobbing. So
Am
that
I
would be
not in
bad.
love,
no,
Apple? That's it. And I just
Yeah,
crying.
no. It was
There's
like
something wrong with
yeah.
me.
no,
And
it
then
was
she
just a small
left, and
amount
I've
of
never
tears.
been the same. Cries. Oh God,
Christ. Oh my God.
that's
Yes,
terrible.
please.
No, but I think it was because of that we are still together. You know,
Yeah,
I was
I think it was a
truth.
distraction.
Yeah, I was truthful from the beginning, honest from
yeah,
the beginning. You know,
yeah. She thought it was
Yes.
cute. That's great.
probably.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
That was it. Yes,
that was
Yeah.
it.
yes. I was true from the first moment also. Helen was actually afraid of saying good night because I have being the famous person of saying no. Like if anyone talks to me, just like, are you serious? Do I look like a person who wants to talk? Always I have this type
Hmm.
of face, like
Yeah.
these eyebrows, yes, always dressed in black. And then she looked at me and said, hey, how are you? How is that gonna have a party at your house and I was not invited? And I was like, okay, that's fine,
It's
and
like poking a bat with a stick. Like
Yeah.
yes,
trying to befriend a bat,
Hmm.
I was just
which is
shocked,
adorable.
It is, like until this day, she leaves a light on for me, and then I just know where to go. That's it. So like a moth, right?
Like
Beautiful.
Only that.
That's beautiful.
Leaves a light.
That's
Yes.
great.
She turns on the TV with my favorite show, and I'm always there. That's it. Perfect.
That's great.
That's
She
beautiful.
could make like a Reddit post, like, "Hey, I started dating this girl a few years ago, and I don't think she's human. Can
Never
someone
goes out
help
to
me?"
see them.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's adorable.
That's a point.
That's really cute.
So,
So
we lost
she,
light up. Are we
please,
doing this?
Let's roast.
yeah, please. Oh my God, can I
Well,
read?
it's actually
the
one
post?
of
I
the
really want to
holidays.
read the post.
Of course,
I'm
you
so
can read the
excited.
post.
Of course, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
talk about dating apps bios. So
Yes.
that's going to be awesome.
Which isn't just Tinder, by the way. Some of them are different. We
Yeah.
have Bumble and other stuff that I don't
Okay.
really know about.
They're
There are a lot
dating
of
apps.
out.
They are out there.
Stuff. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So okay.
Our first one.
Oh God. Okay. About me. I am oh God, article. That's a grammar mistake.
Yes.
Next
English.
one. No. I'm an easy to get along with guy who has absolutely no interest in committing murder. I'm looking for love, companionship, or just that one lovely evening. And rest assured that that one lovely evening will absolutely end with you back at your house, safe and sound. Okay, let me take you into my magical world of not murdering anyone ever. Okay, can I say something? I need to say something a little controversial. I love this dude.
Okay.
I don't know who it is. I love this guy. I'm sorry.
Sounds like the guy. It sounds like the guy from You, that show. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
but I think this is hilarious. Like this would work on me. I'm sorry to say
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
But
like you are buried in his backyard. Okay. That's
He's
Yes.
telling me I'm gonna be back home safe.
Are you gonna believe him?
You know-
It's just like I think that he's making
I like this.
a very a very strong effort to rest assured that you will have a lovely evening, then you will come back home. Okay, I'm not saying that you will still conserve your kidneys or something like that, right? So
Yeah.
it's a point. I wouldn't trust this guy. He sounds like
I
a
think
psychopath.
this is funny. I think he's trying to
Okay.
be, funny, like dark humor, and I'm liking it. And I hate that this is so interesting to me, but this dude is not okay, and I think he would be very
But
funny.
like,
We are
is
really
this
going against everything with the proposal here. Yes. Sure.
Yeah.
but is this a dude? Like, I think
This
this.
is a dude.
It's a dude. He
I'm-
says he's a guy. Easy to get along with.
This is interesting.
easy. This
He is
hurts a
a
lot.
dude, and he is funny. I don't trust any man. I don't think any man is this funny. So I think this is
Yes.
worrying. But if it was a woman trying to be funny, I think I would be like, ha ha ha, let's go on a date.
Okay,
know.
that settled my whole
I think that's the problem.
argument. Yeah,
Like this is funny,
that's the
but
problem.
are dudes this funny? I don't know.
But
Yeah.
it's just like
I think that
consider
the
like.
last line he redeemed himself.
But would you consider this a red or a green flag?
Oh, that's a huge red flag. Don't get me wrong. Just because I
Don't
like
get me
it, okay. Let's establish this. Just because I like it does not mean it's a green flag. Okay. Usually it's the opposite. I think
Okay.
stupid
Yes.
is funny, but
So we
yeah,
have
that's
established
a
the
red
rule,
flag.
okay? If
Yeah.
Gabi thinks it's okay, go the other side.
Funny
Okay?
or
Take
attractive
it.
in any way, red flag. Okay.
So
Yes,
red
that's
flag,
it.
swipe left, not right.
Yeah, and
It's
maybe
funny.
probably I mean I'm gonna be controversial, but probably I would answer a text of this guy. Yes, depending
I would
on how
swipe,
they
what I'm
swipe right
saying.
just to see
Yeah.
That's what
where
I'm
it can
saying.
Yeah.
go. You know.
I want to
You're
speak
intrigued.
psychopath.
Yes.
Yes, because like I would start asking like not murdering anyone ever for any reason. Does that mean that I can say and do whatever I want? Because that's it.
In
Can I
what context would you actually kill a person?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can think
Do-
about 32 contexts just at the top of my head.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Exactly. So do you prefer, and this is a general question for you too, do you prefer a boring conversation or a scary but funny conversation? Because in dating apps, boring conversations are everywhere. They
Yes.
happen all the time. And I can't stand them. I
You know,
think
I
I
have
would
a
really
rule, and I
rather
would
talk to the zoo.
yes, I would really rather had a crazy conversation because
Mhm.
let's face it, we only like to flirt. Yes, it's never gonna go anywhere. So we're just gonna have the conversation, and the conversation is gonna be very interesting. And then
Yeah.
at
Yes.
some day you just forget to answer. So that's it. You know, if
Yeah.
it's meant
Okay.
to be,
Yeah.
it will
That's
be
fair.
right. So
Well,
that's
That's
it.
fair.
I'm bipolar. I have to say that I cannot choose one. Depends on my mood.
That's fair.
So
That's
I,
fair.
if I'm like, okay, now let's go funny and scary, I would do it.
Mhm.
What
But
would
if
it
I'm
take
like,
for you to
nah,
do
you know,
it?
How much
like
money?
how much money would it
What I need
take?
to pay me, you know? Can I cry on the first day? No, that's not going.
No,
That's her
no,
opener. Can I cry on the
Yeah,
first date with you?
you should put
no.
that on the bio. You know, she's just like, okay,
Yes.
yeah,
Nah,
right.
I'll
I
cry on
don't
the
have
first date.
to. No, that was an exception. I swear.
Really,
Yeah,
I'm
to
not
maybe
that
because you
emotional.
watched The Whale on the first date, but sure.
Exactly. I had a
Um,
reason. I have daddy issues, okay?
that's valid. So do I.
That's
Trust me.
valid.
so we love it.
So,
Okay, everyone does.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think this guy is really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Yes.
I don't know if I would go out with him, but I would definitely talk to him. And let me tell
definitely.
you, all the situations, there weren't many in dating apps in which things moved forward was when people came to me talking as if we knew each other already, like making a
Mm-hmm.
joke or starting a
Yes.
stupid, conversation. But whenever people go, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, I'm good. How are you?" I would rather kill myself. Like this is a
Any news?
nightmare.
Yes, it's just like,
It's
oh,
so
what's
bad.
new with you? Like, how would you
Yeah.
know if it's new or not? You know, I just had
Yeah.
my wisdom
I
teeth
remember I
movie there.
remember a girl who approached me judging my music taste. I had a few
Okay.
Okay.
songs that I liked on my profile, and she started making fun of me. And I'm like, "Listen, you bitch!" But the conversation kept going, and eventually I liked her. That's better than this.
But yes, yes.
She knows, like, I'm
One of
gonna
them.
piss her off, and she's gonna pay attention to me. It worked.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you guys. What is a go-to sentence or a go-to conversation starter that it would immediately make you continue talking to this person? And it can be something negative also, because as Gabby said, if someone comes to me and said, "Oh, I hated Shrek too," yeah, I mean, before I block this person, of course, I will have to tell all the times that
Yeah,
Shrek 2 is actually amazing, schedule
yeah.
a day to watch this, and after that, I can just slap them in the face with a glove because it just insulted
You're
my
pulling me into an argument. Like this is.
exactly. You
I'm
know,
gonna
that's
argue with you.
I will.
Yeah,
Right. So, and
that's
in that
fair.
I'm an Aries person, so I will love that. Right. So the argument, it's my soul. It makes me moving.
Yeah.
So
You have seen Interview with the Vampire. When Lestat records a song with his mistress's voice and gives it to Louis
yes,
just to get a reaction out of him, that would work for me.
and
I'm sorry. I am
that would
swimming up the Mississippi and I am beating your ass. Like that's what you want? Well, let's
I
do it.
swear. Yes, I actually said those words when we were watching that scene. I was just like, that's what I would do. To
That's
yes,
exactly what I would do. I would fall for it.
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yes. How about you?
And as an amazing gay person and very old romantic that I am,
Okay.
probably something that the person read from my bio and paid attention to it to show that the person is already paying attention to details,
Okay.
and that would make me
So
stay
what you're
and talk a little
saying,
bit more.
the more OCD, the better, maybe. Yes.
The yeah, it's
Oh,
what we do.
G
We pay
is scary.
attention to details, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
to
G
stalk me on
is a little
Instagram
psycho.
or anything, but
Yeah.
at
Show
least
you're paying
pay
attention.
attention. Show
Yes,
your
I'm
pain.
gonna
You
give us
you didn't like me just because I have a cute face, you know. That's
Okay, that's fair.
what.
Yeah, that's a
Because
fair
dating
point.
apps usually it's like when you are on iFood, picking food to eat.
It's a
I'm
menu. Yeah,
sorry to say, it's a menu. You're
it
looking
but
is.
it
someone.
is.
It's a
Yes, it's
menu.
okay because we're girls. That's fine. Yes,
You know,
and
you're judging a
atrocities
book by its
are
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I
Yep.
think my the way to get me is always going to be one of my interests because I am a huge nerd about so many things. So
yeah.
if you allowed me to talk for 5 minutes about anything that I like, I'm in. So ask about, I always put stuff like favorite
Actually,
movies and songs,
anything.
anything. Like if you see that I like something, let me talk about it. Ask a question, about this thing. I'm gonna feel so special. Let me rant about the stuff that I like. That's the way to get me. So
And that's very nice because Gabby has actually a lot of interests. Yes.
exactly,
Yes.
like there's a lot of things you can say that are gonna spark my attention.
Yes.
So
It's just like, oh, hey, do you like
Not hard.
air? And we just talk about air for like 5 minutes.
yes, do you know that air rights are a thing that exists, and you can stop people from building something because of air rights,
Yes.
and that's
I'll
very
send
good.
you a text, okay? So, and now the ticket from here to Janeiro to Bahia is actually very expensive, but okay, let's wait for Carnival to
Yeah, of
Festival.
course, of course.
after that.
So
we
yeah,
will-
so this guy, red flag, all of us.
Red
But we
flag.
would talk to him.
Definitely.
But we would talk
But
to
we
him.
would talk to yes.
Yeah.
It's a red
Interesting.
flag, but it's not like ew, it's a red flag. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, it's a red
It's
flag.
It's the thing. It's a red
I'm not
flag, but
doing
it's not going to
anything
stop
about
me.
Saturday things. Yeah.
This red flag is not going to stop me. So,
Let's see if I can be worse, right? That's it.
oh, we
Yes.
can't.
That's this type
It's
of
like-
red
Oh,
flag.
we can.
It's going to get worse.
All right. Let's
Next one. Oh, God. Okay, more grammar. Okay, listen. This is where you're losing me, okay? There's
Grammar.
I can't.
yes.
I can't. I hate
Yeah.
bad grammar. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
You're not going to find a good man if you keep disrespecting us. Wow, great opener. Real alpha males operate with respect. Oh my God. I've always dated or been married to beautiful women. So why are you here? Because I
Yeah.
know how they want to be treated. I work hard all week, make a lot of money. Okay. Own land. Oh my God. He's living in the medieval times. And rental houses, and have a USN retirement. What is USN? I am
How
not getting
old are you?
USN.
You have a USN
Fact check,
retirement.
please.
I think he's from like
Are
the
you
early
joking?
16,000s. He is
Sure.
bragging about owning land. Like, who are you? Like, is this
Land.
feudalism? Yeah, what is
Like
this?
to treat them. Yes. So, and I had rental houses and retirement. Do you really think that's attractive? Like, is it in a retirement for retirement, or your brain stopped working, or
Oh, okay. Social Security in retirement. The Social Security retirement benefit is a monthly check that replaces part of your income when you reduce your hours or stop working altogether. Okay.
It's
so,
So
he
wait.
doesn't have a job? Does he have?
Does
a
he
job?
work hard all week, or is he retired?
I think that he plants pumpkins on his land. Because that's a lot of money. He sells.
Now,
these
okay,
vegetables.
wait. Don't try to make this man look attractive to me. He's not. Don't say
He's
plain
not.
pumpkin, because now I'm interested. Okay,
He's pulling
this
them.
is not what it is.
That's
Okay.
really hard. Like it's not hard to keep you interested. It's really hard to not interest you.
The bar is on the floor. I'm
How
sorry.
to lose Gabby in 10 days. That's the movie.
I feel like there is a submission in this stream that is
Yes.
roasting me. You roast people
Yes.
and then we roast me. That's the
Damn it.
request.
Hello,
have to,
let's get out of here because she found out the meaning of this whole live.
That's it.
This is terrible.
So-
I feel like I'm in the Truman Show. Like you just hear.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
this is a huge red flag. It was a red flag right on the first sentence, in my opinion.
Right.
The first word.
I wouldn't even talk to him.
Yeah.
It's like it's actually scary because when I see something like that, I immediately imagine old dude who thinks that we should bear his child and cook some bread, bake some
Oh,
bread
yeah.
every day at 5 a.m. and
Mhm.
milk some cows. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
expecting.
Leave your
Can
job.
Leave your
Yes,
job.
leave your
The
job.
place
yes,
of a woman is in front of the stove.
Oh yes. Or
This type of
I-
man.
taking out my shoes when I get home from all the golfing I have done. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
does he play
cannot.
golf? I think that golf is very uninteresting. So, unappealing.
Yeah.
And
We
he's
cannot
bald.
be in a relationship with a man that does not like disrespect. That makes no sense, because we disrespect men all the time. So that's a problem.
That's it. All right. That's something that all of us were thinking, like what kind of
Yeah.
man can't take 15 minutes of just screaming, or being
Yeah.
disrespectful, Like what kind of
It
man is like that? It happens, right? That's it. Like,
Some
because
of
for
them
me,
like
my
it.
go-to answer, my go-to insult is just like, do you have a man brain? Like you can't do
Man,
it. What's wrong with you? Like, oh, I
I
can't
love
do
that.
two things at the same time. Don't you have two hands? Like if you use one of them to do some other stuff without, yeah, yes. So
Yeah.
that's my go-to insult.
Alpha
Huge
males.
red flag. Alpha
Okay,
Alpha
can I-
males.
Can I
Break me.
say something? I have to say something. We need
Okay.
to acknowledge the fact that alpha males started with fan fiction. Can we say that? because a long time ago, and Ilu knows what I'm talking about. I know that you know. A long time ago, DCL fans, Cass and Dean, the ship from Supernatural,
Okay.
they created a type of fan fiction called ABO, which is the society is divided between, alphas and betas and also omegas.
Yeah.
And I truly think this discourse started the whole alpha male thing on the internet.
Okay.
That's my theory. I think something happened, and now these guys are using this term because 15 years ago, a bunch of teenage girls
Yes.
created it for Cass
Instead
and
of
this
Denmark.
in him to get together. Yeah, I think that's what happened. So
And I also commenting on that, it's just like people are so surprised that those fan fictions are so gay, but it's just like mostly most of the characters on that show is just like Lord of the Rings. Why did they have to be gay? What women are there? Like
80,
where are
88% men.
it's just like, oh, all of them are going to the war. It's just like all of the dwarves and all the orcs and then all the elves, all of them are male characters. Like, what are you expecting? It's
Yeah.
just like, right?
Yeah, it's like
So,
real war,
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
There are no women
Yeah.
around. You know what happens?
Mhm.
Well,
Well, I mean,
and
let
the
me know.
great thing about Supernatural is that when there is a female character, she lasts for like 3 episodes. So we can't even work with her, We can't even
Yep.
we can't.
It's just
That's
like
true.
her personality was to be like a emotional support for the character while they were suffering male character loss. Yes. They're always suffering for men.
has
All
she has
all of
to
them.
die and make a man angry enough to save the battle.
Hunt monsters.
Yeah,
Yes,
which is sad.
that's it.
But
Yeah.
hate this
Well,
dude.
yeah.
Hate this dude.
I hate
Throw
it.
him into a cliff.
What really intrigues
Totally.
me about alpha males is their ego.
Oh yeah, of
It,
course.
it
I
really
mean-
intrigues me. Like, how do they think that they're
It's a
Where did
fragile
being
ego,
disrespectful?
actually.
It's a fragile.
It's a
It's so
fragile ego.
fragile that they think they're like a crystal.
Perfect
Like,
little Chris.
Don't touch
And it's
me.
like-
I'm an
like
alpha
crystal
male.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
love
that's
I
it.
love that in Portuguese when we say crystal, we mean a person with no,
No
no
color.
bad adjectives related to them. And in English is like probably meth, probably drugs. We're not
Yeah.
talking about drugs.
We're not
It's
talking
like
about
the
drugs.
Portuguese way. Yeah. A crystal is a person with no flaws. So that's what they think they are.
Yes, that's it.
So
No.
fragile.
And then
So fragile.
I have oxalates. It's just like at my house, crystals they break so easily, because if I look at them, they just break. I'm a clumsy person. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
you choose.
They are weak.
Yeah.
Like alpha males.
They're so
Yes.
weak. Yes, it's just like
Wait,
alpha
I'm-
males. Oh, I'm the alpha male. Sure.
I'm the alpha male.
Something is
I have
getting
money.
me. Something
Yeah,
is getting
and
me.
besides
I've
them,
always
there's a woman
dated
or
or
the
been
woman.
married to beautiful women. Why are you here?
Yes.
Yes.
What are you
You know,
doing here?
I know
It's just like
how
Ross Geller.
they want to be treated. Like,
I don't
what do you
think
know
you
about
do.
women, dude?
I think you married your
Yeah.
high school sweetheart. At some point, she realized that you're never gonna make her happy. She left you, and now here you are.
She tried
I think
to
that's what
kill
happened.
you, and she wasn't successful.
She failed.
And then she left. Yes, she failed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's it. I would kill
and
him.
it's a shame.
I would actually become friends with the other guy, and then I would have like a society with him, and we would decide to kill this guy, and we
Yeah,
would bury
amazing.
him in his own land. That would be great. Master plan. Nobody. If it's somebody.
But do you
steals
see
that
what I
food-
mean? When compared to this guy right here, the first one looks funny and normal. Like he looks
Yes.
like it's fine. This
He
is
looks
fine.
like a guy you
Oh,
would side with. Yes.
like when I'm
He
in the
was like
trenches in the
left-
gender war, that guy is
Yeah.
going to be on our side and he's going to be killing
Yes.
this type of guy. This is how it works in my brain. Yeah,
Of course.
Amazing.
That's
amazing.
the point.
this is
Yeah.
an enemy. I don't like this dude.
You
Next.
got it.
No, that's definitely like a black flag for us.
Yeah, black flag.
Yeah.
No
Hey,
getting
black
out of
flags
this.
are on pirate ships, okay, and those guys are nice. So
Yeah.
like emo core stuff. That's it.
This
Love
one
you,
is this one is going to bring lots of hate. into
Oh
our
yeah.
my
heart.
god! Oh, the first sentence. Oh, the horror. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Okay.
Most women hate me, which is good because mass appeal today is the base. Love this logic. Happy to wait for a proper fit than waste money on casual dating. Oh, here comes the fact that nobody saw coming. I like crypto, cooking, and cats. There are only two genders, and then it cut. Thank God. I don't want to read more of this.
And then it yeah, there are only two genders, that you're either a murderer where you are willing to go out with to kill those two guys, or you are one type of, omega male,
Oh
have
God.
never seen the light. You live in a basement,
Yeah,
and it's not
in a
even a
cave.
good basement, like one of those custom basements. You have
Yes.
you and your computer, and if you have cats, I bet they're dead, or they are stuffed animals, or they ran away. Like cats wouldn't stay with a douchebag like you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Me as a cat
I love.
mother, I hate that he likes cats.
Yeah, I
I
love
hate it.
that
It
sentence.
makes
I
me
like crypto,
angrier that
cooking, and
he,
cats.
yes,
It's like I love sunlight, chocolate, and medieval torture. Like one of these is not like the others, you know? Why is
One of
crypto
those
there?
things is not allowed.
Like one of
What
those
is
things are is weird. Like, oh, crypto? Really?
yeah, what is not okay? Yes,
You
that's
know,
it.
you know what I love about this? I just know this man lost all of his money to the president of Argentina who launched that cryptocurrency a few weeks ago and he scammed everybody. This man is poor right now because he fell for that. He fell for that scam. Delay
Yes,
ruined him.
ruin
yes,
him. So there are really two genders. There's rich people and you. So there
And
are
you,
people
yes.
who didn't fall
stupid.
for that scheme, and that's stupid. Yes, normal
Yeah,
people and stupid people. Like
yeah.
that's who are you? So okay,
But I bring out a real question. He says, "Happy to wait for a proper fit, then waste money on casual dating."
he's a
But if
virgin.
you don't date people, how are you going to find the proper fit? How do you find out that a person is the proper fit without going through the dating process?
Yeah,
You know,
you can do what I did, which
that's
is witchcraft, or
oh
you
yeah.
can
With women, this is different. Women, you wait, you go into the woods, you wait for one to
yes,
come to pop out of the fairy circle, and you get married. That's the way, you know.
that's
The
it.
way.
Okay,
But straight relationships are different. So
Yep.
I mean, good luck for
I'm so
them.
sorry for them. Yes, it sounds so
Yeah,
horrible. Can you
good luck
imagine
for
being
them.
a straight
Yes,
woman
I'm very sorry.
trying to happy to wait for a proper fit? Really? Okay,
You.
that's it.
I
Very
think
So
sad.
his proper fit is his hand, if you know what I mean.
yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
it's not, and he's only have one hand. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not even two
And
hands.
all the
And
waifu pillows he has.
Oh my
yes,
god, that's so bad. Yes,
I'm sorry. It's
I
horrible.
understand that. Like I like crypto, and now I like crypto and cooking cats. That's what it sounds like. Yes, it's
cooking
Yeah,
not.
and
cat.
cooking cats. That would make more sense.
Yes,
I haven't seen the sunlight in 7 years, and I'm a burden
Yeah.
because I'm waiting for the proper fit. Almost
Yeah.
religious, so sure. Okay. Yes. If he sees
that's
a
Yeah,
woman
that,
he
that
terrible.
sounds
likes,
very
he
Christian.
will
It sounds very
do
religious. I am waiting for the proper fit. Boy,
it. Okay.
Probably he's Christian because probably he's
Dude,
American. So in America, are very Christian. They wait for the proper fit, the loved
yeah,
one,
yeah.
and
I love
all
crypto.
of
okay.
this. Their loved crypto and all that.
They
Those
Yeah.
things.
love crypto.
So
Okay, that's it.
I,
No,
I don't even
that's
have
the
to
first.
wish anything bad to this man because he lost all of his money 2 weeks ago. So he's probably in a terrible shape right now. And sorry to this man.
Totally.
He's not doing
Mhm.
That's
well
it.
right now.
But also, he says
He's
Yes.
that
just
most
plain.
women hate him. Like if most women hate him, like do guys like you? So the proper fit is a hunky man, or maybe he should meet the guy from the previous light. That would be great. I think they would be a great fit, don't you think?
Me
Like
too.
cooking,
Good
I think
cats.
buddies,
I think the
bad
first
buddies.
sentence is really sad if you read it in a different tone. Like if you read most women hate me, which it's good, right? Like he's trying to convince himself. If you read it in a different tone, he's like reassuring himself in the mirror. Like they hate me, but it's fine. They're
Yes.
stupid and I'm smart.
When guy says that women don't want them because they're lesbians, that's the case where you see like you're gay. Yeah, that's the
Well,
point.
well,
It's like, girl, most women hate me, which is good, because they actually have horrible hair, so they're only jealous of my glow skin, right? So that's why I'm
yeah.
happy to look for a proper fit, which is a very rich guy who is retired with a US pen. That's it. That's what
Boy,
I
the
say.
love of your life is Elon Musk. You need to get on the relationship with him. No
Oh
woman is
Yeah,
gonna like him.
definitely.
yes.
know?
So be
Yeah.
prepared, right?
Anyway.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So red flag canceled.
Well,
Cancelled. Yeah.
another one.
Okay. I'm scared of this one. Wit, sarcasm, and laughs ring in my house. I'm a bull, never a goat. I need to update my Instagram bio right now. This is oh my god,
Resume.
this is amazing. Oh my god, his pen was on fire. No
Okay.
victims in my life.
Mhm.
This sounds weird. The first guy
That's-
sounded funny. This sounds weird. This
Yes.
sentence here, no
All
victims
right.
in my
Okay.
life. Okay. If you can't go a day without a selfie, you won't last an hour. Be solid alone or we won't be a team. I take extremely good care of myself and require the same. Love yourself.
It's
I
the
Okay,
mean-
I'm gonna need a nap after this one. I'm
I'm
so
gonna- yeah.
confused.
It's just
He
like
sounded
it's
scary and insecure and a little millennial, wit, sarcasm, and laughs ringed in
Yes.
my house. He's the guy who has live, laugh, love on his wall,
and he lives
No
alone.
victim.
Yes.
He
What does
lives
that
alone.
No
mean?
victim. What do you mean by that? Like no victims
Yeah.
in my life. Does
No
that mean that you are a
victims.
serial killer, but you are still, like a junior? You're like in an internship, like you're
Yeah.
trying to kill someone.
How
You're
to
trying
become a
make-
murderer.
And what would you say that you're a bull, never a goat? Because both of them are just like they eat grass and they poop weird. So they poop dry and eat grass.
I mean, I think
the
the
whole
goat
difference
would, I
between
think
them
the
is
goat
the size.
would be. I don't think we have the necessary American brain to understand this sentence, but I think the goat is a good thing, right? Like being the goat, the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So-
But
Wouldn't you want to be a goat?
why would
You know,
you
when
want to
someone
be
says,
a goat?
"Oh, he's the goat,"
Like,
a
bulls are
bull.
good for it, I guess. Unless
Okay,
you're
I
doing
have
a-
I have an explanation for that one, but you're not gonna like it.
Okay,
Mm.
but if you think that I'm liking all of those things,
You're not. You're hating it. Yeah, this whole experience sucks.
This
You're
whole
not- you're-
experience.
yes,
Yeah.
let's go. Please.
No, but a bull. Okay, this is a kink thing. Sorry. Some people like to be cheated on, and the person you cheat on them with is the bull. So
Oh, right.
Okay.
So
Well,
in
that's
a
bad.
context, but I don't understand
It
why
makes
the goat
sense.
is bad. Because
Yes.
the goat in like in English slang is good. The greatest of all time. I don't know this dude.
Maybe he's kinky.
Maybe he's just.
That's
yeah,
why he's-
maybe-
Maybe he's just
Yeah,
kinky.
maybe he
and
wants
being
to
a
say
goat
that-
is like your vanilla.
Okay. And saying no
Okay.
victims in my life means that I'm not a cheater. So you think so?
I'm not a
I don't
cheater.
know.
Or
But he likes it
the
when people
women
cheat
that
with
cheated.
him. That's complicated.
That's
Oh my God.
complicated.
Now I
This
kind of want to
dude-
send a text, just saying like, what do you mean about what you're saying?
Maybe that's
I
a
mean, I
strategy.
need to know, right?
Maybe that's a strategy.
Sometimes maybe that's a strategy. Yes, because
He
I
thought
think-
I'm gonna put like a Zodiac killer type manifesto on my bio, and people are gonna ask me about it. Like, what do you mean? I'm so confused.
like what's going on? Yes, that's it. So then
Yeah.
you keep having a conversation with this person, right? Next thing you know, you are buried in the backyard. So all of them
Yeah.
are giving me that vibe, like if you go on a date with every one of those people, you're gonna be buried in some backyard.
I feel like a conversation
Maybe.
with him wouldn't make sense. He would say, random things that I don't think
Yes.
he would make anything clearer than it is here. I feel like he talks
Exactly.
like that.
It's
Yeah.
just like, okay, I really
He's just like
strawberry.
empty.
And then you say, no, I
It's
hate
just a
strawberries. And he
random stream of consciousness, doesn't end, it's nothing. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think this is a
I
red
mean,
flag.
because of the grammar is all correct, maybe this is an AI. Like
Oh,
ChatGPT,
that would make sense.
Okay.
you write like a compelling bio to get women, so I can upload on Tinder. That would be great,
That's
And then the
Alright.
ChatGPT goes, of course, darling. Here it is, right? Here's a very good stuff talking about your personality trait that also, says how much fun you are and gives you like 2 or 3 animals in the same stuff, right? But do not say in
Yeah.
too much so that people can come to you, right? It's like a copywriting stuff. All right.
Damn. I mean,
Yeah. Makes
if
sense.
his goal was intriguing people, then he did it. I am very intrigued, but it
Yes.
sounds very weird.
I
I mean,
maybe
honestly,
he's-
I like the be solid alone or we won't be a team. That's interesting. He wants a person who's independent. He doesn't want a codependent relationship. He wants someone who, can handle themselves. And I think that's valid,
Okay.
like
Yes.
have your hobbies in your life or it's not going to work. And I think that's okay.
Or,
Yeah.
But
and hear me out.
Yeah.
Is he saying that I want to go out and you have to stay home alone. Be solid, be there, and do not be jealous while I go out with my buddies. And
Mm,
you stay by
yeah.
yourself. You don't need friends. You don't need other people. You don't need to go out with me every time I go out. But
And when
also,
he said, I take extremely good care of myself and I require the same, what I hear, if he's
oh,
an
that's just American
asshole,
style.
is like, oh, I go to the gym and I eat healthy and I do all of that stupid, boring shit. And if you eat a burger in front of me, I'm not going to think you're attractive. You
Yes,
know, that type of dude,
Mhm.
which I hate.
right.
So,
So, but
red
also
flag,
shower only once a day. Red flag. Yes, love
red
yourself.
Red
flag,
flag.
Okay,
red
Red
that's
flag,
flag.
all.
and a question mark because that was confusing.
Yes.
So,
Red
Yes.
flag question mark. And also with sarcasm and laughs, I don't think that you have known like a real sarcastic person. Okay. So
Yep.
yeah.
that's true. Nothing
I
about
Yep.
mean
this
I
was
don't
sarcastic or funny. So,
that's
sorry,
it.
Red
bro.
flag and some cohesion and comprehension
Yeah,
classes
yeah, yeah,
for him to
yeah,
work
yeah, yeah.
into
Yeah.
his
Maybe
text.
some
That actually
therapy.
You
makes
know,
me
some
right, it
Maybe
therapy
some
doesn't
maybe.
feel that he's under 30s. And that's the only person who haven't offended anyone until now. Yes, that's it.
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, you know that he will, but he hasn't yet, right? He will offend someone, at least three people when
I mean, he
once
said
people.
no victims in my life.
Yeah,
That's what he meant.
It
that's it. Compared to the
was
other people,
subtle.
okay, it's
Yeah.
good because it's possibly a robot, right? So that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
It
I
was
think we can
subtle.
do one more. I think we can do one more.
Yes.
Okay,
We have time
we
for
have
one
time
more.
for that, please.
Oh shit.
Oh, there are
Okay,
Oh
bullets.
let's go.
shit.
We
Okay. I
automatically
need
like the three of us. Oh no.
I need
Oh
to lock it.
shit.
This person has a lot to say.
Yes.
Can't handle flaky. Okay. I have a 6-year-old son, lives with me. Green flag. I match energy. Okay.
Green flag.
No flight attendants. No exceptions.
Red flag.
Okay. No, I don't want to add to your IG followers. Not into big girls. Okay. I'm fit/active. Prefer the same. See, this is what that last guy was talking about. This part right
Yes.
here. He didn't say this, but that's what he meant. Must have a career. Bring something to the table other than looks.
I think
Wow.
it's the last guy after therapy.
Yeah,
But
now
therapy
he's
didn't
saying
work that
he-
well.
Yeah.
But that type of therapy that okay, I have the desire of someone eating my poop, and then the psychologist says, yes, I think that's so valid.
Yeah.
You should find someone.
It's psychoanalysis, like, oh,
No.
yeah, you just have to be more direct about what you want and it's going to work out.
Just gotta be more direct, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, the big girls, a lot of guys think like that. That doesn't affect me anymore. I get it.
Right.
Flight attendants, that's what's getting me.
I mean,
What-
it's just like because you travel a lot, so it's easier to get a chance of cheating on him. That's why a lot of
But
guys are bad.
a lot of jobs have that problem, not only flight attendants. I think this guy has a trauma.
Yeah, I am guessing
Maybe
that
a
he didn't
trauma?
have any more space to say no strippers. Maybe.
Maybe
Not
he's
no
the
flight
son of
attendants
the
because my
second
mother-
one.
My mother
Oh.
realized that I was such a bitch, and she left me. On a plane. She
Yeah.
took a course of a
On a
so
plane.
that's it.
Oh,
She left.
No flight
Oh.
attendants, no strippers, no sex workers, no who else travels and I don't
Yeah,
know.
no woman, no sex life, no nothing.
No woman.
No
Like
nothing.
don't live.
Don't
Don't
leave.
answer
Don't
this
say
question.
yes. And
But-
then he has a 6-year-old son, and then he's raising this child to be like that. Son, do not
yeah.
trust flight attendants. That's it. Do not go into
I
big
think-
girls.
Imagine they have to fly somewhere and the flight attendant
Oh.
is like, would you like a cookie or a juice? And he's like, don't talk to my son. Don't talk to
And
my
this is don't talk to my
Jesus,
son.
yes.
son. Don't listen to her. Don't answer to anything she says. And he's like, okay.
Do not accept anything she gives you. Yes.
No, but I'm hungry. No, that's okay.
No.
60 more
Yeah,
hours.
but
You
it's
can do it.
it. I want to go, miss. I need help to go into the bathroom. No, you go when you get to Saudi Arabia. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, it's almost there. You're a strong boy. You can do it.
We
Oh,
are in a
God.
half.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah.
These people are so mentally ill.
Yes.
need
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I think that he has so many bullet points because he thinks that a person will read like the first 3 and then just send a text if you are desperate without checking out the rest of them. He's just like an iceberg of, as we say in Bahia, desgraça. Horrible. I hate it.
Yeah.
That's just like, it's a terrible stuff. Yes.
And
it
I
sounds
like that he didn't
reasonable.
organize this at all, because he could have gotten, flight attendant and no big girls together, like what you should do.
Yes,
No
black
nose, flight
organization.
attendant, fat or something. But no, he was just writing things as he went, as he thought of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
What I didn't
it's
like,
interesting
Mm.
that he put not into big girls. He didn't say fat. He's
Oh
trying to
yeah,
smooth his
he's trying to be
prejudice.
nice.
He's trying
not
to
into
be
big
nice.
girls. You mean what if I am
Yeah.
like 2 meters tall? Wouldn't you like me? But I'm a hottie, like 2 meters
Yeah.
or something.
I mean, we
Yeah,
know he means fat because he says I'm fit/active. So,
Prefer
that's what
saying.
he means.
Yes.
But it's
Okay.
like, why are you telling me in a nice way that you think I'm gross? Like, that makes no sense. Just say fat.
Yes.
Just
Exactly.
say fat. If you're discriminating, why say big girls?
Why
I
try
don't
to
get it.
smooth?
If you're discriminating, why would you be so smooth? Like,
Yeah, why would
and
you try
also,
to be nice about it?
Yeah.
I don't want to also an unemployed person. That means, all right, I don't want any unemployed women. Okay, because I will probably ask you to pay for my bills. Maybe. Bring something to the table, like a big brisket or something. Is that what you mean? Which is
What
just
do you mean? He needs help raising his son. That's what he needs. He needs
Yes.
someone who brings extra money,
Exactly.
You
and
got
someone who
exactly.
can do the house chores,
And be a mother to his
and be a
child.
mother. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why he
Like,
can't handle flaky. So he wants someone solid. So
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
change your mind ever.
yes. Don't change your mind. I want somebody solid. Sure, made of ice or like a concrete stuff.
If he
Yes.
buys a door, I think it's going to have the same effect.
Oh yeah. He needs a pet. I
Yes.
think.
He wants something to open and close. That's it. That's
Yep.
a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
great.
That's a great conclusion.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that was really nice. Like you put together two of my favorite hobbies: judging men and roasting men. That's great.
Exactly.
And
And
also,
we didn't even think that this person could they be a woman? We have to consider that. What if this is a lesbian?
I would
What if
never imagine that. No, that's
Yeah, I don't think a lesbian would ever do that.
actually. Let's look at this from a
Actually.
perspective. No, but look at that. I'm gonna say something. If it's
Okay.
like a lesbian person,
Uh-huh.
I think that she's reasonable.
Oh my god. Okay.
Can't handle flaking, right? All right.
Okay.
But if she wasn't like that, all right? Have 6-year-old son, lives with me. Okay, she's a mother. I match
Okay.
energy. Fine. If I'm freaky, you're gonna be freaky. Okay, that's it. If I'm
Okay,
calm, you're gonna be
okay.
calm. No flight attendants. All right, so you're gonna go for the preference, and then in the first date, we're gonna talk about that. Like, what's the problem? You have a trauma? What's going on?
That would be the first
I
thing that I
want
would
to
ask.
Add to IG followers. Okay, not into big girls. Okay, that one is just gross
Yeah.
anywhere, right? But
No
the
matter
last
the
one,
gender,
you
yeah.
have a
No
career,
matter.
bring something to the table. Okay, that's it. If it's like a woman looking for a man, I would go for her. It's just
Yeah.
like if she's looking
Please
for a man,
work.
I think that she's. Yes,
Yeah.
no pilots, no pilot planes, that's it. Not into big guys. I'm fit, I'm active. I prefer same because I'm not gonna go out with a big guy, right? With a fat guy. That's what you're saying. Must have a career. I don't want any bums living in my house, and I'm not going to
Yeah.
support you. That's it. Must bring something to the table. And in that case, I mean a big brisket. Okay, that's it.
I think personally the fat thing is horrible for both sides. I don't think that that doesn't look good for anybody.
Nope.
If you're straight or lesbian, man or woman, I think that's gross. But everything else, valid. But the flight attendant, that's what's getting me, because
Yes.
that's a
Curious.
question. That's a story. There's a story in there, and I have to know.
Yes.
Like what
I have
happened to
know,
you?
Like, what happened? Who hurt you? Yes. What kind of
Yeah.
did you went to TAM Airlines and the flight attendant was rude to you? Were you flying
Maybe he
to
had
go?
trauma with the
And-
flight attendant movie with Gwyneth Paltrow, the one that is directed by a Brazilian. Great movie, by
Okay.
the way. Yeah, maybe
So that's it.
that's a horror movie to him. I don't know.
Maybe
he
that's
hates
it.
them.
That's the point. Maybe he hates them.
I don't know.
Yes, he has a problem. So potential serial killer, like all of them. Yes,
Like all of
Yes.
them. Yeah. Be
Like
careful
all
all
out
of
there.
them. At least a
Exactly.
potential serial killer. Be careful out
That's
there.
a good
girl.
that's a good conclusion. Be careful, you people. Tinder is
Yeah.
a weird place.
Mhm.
This is Bumble, actually. I think this is Bumble. It's a little yellow.
Yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yellow. Anyway.
Dating yellow stuff. Yeah, sure. So dating apps are dangerous.
Dating
And-
apps
Yeah,
are
be careful.
dangerous.
The algorithm paired you with this type of personality. ask yourself what's wrong with you. Also,
Go to
because
therapy.
like, oh,
If
okay,
this
I know.
guy shows for you something is wrong with your profile, you should change it.
Yes.
Mhm.
The app think that you think this might be, attractive. So
It's
you have some.
I would
some
be totally offended,
self-reflection.
Just like, okay, I'm on Tinder and I want to find someone to date,
Yeah.
and they show me this. It's just like,
Yeah.
do I look like a white supremacist?
When I
That
was
would
on
be-
Tinder, I only got women, goths, and gay people, and that's perfect. That's my,
that's
that's
the
my vibe.
range,
That's the
I
range
mean,
of
I
it.
don't want to say anything, but I feel like you're talking to me again. So that's like that was directly to
This,
me.
this call right now, goths and gays and women. This
Yes,
is my
I mean,
my
I'm
people.
actually in the three of them. So okay, people,
Yeah.
that's how we.
That's the demographic I aim to
Yes.
to reach. So yeah, that's it, girls. This has been
Yes,
lovely.
great. Okay.
This has been lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, Ilo. It's been a pleasure. You did exactly what we were hoping you would do, which is roast people.
Even better.
Amazing.
Yeah. Whenever we need someone to roast, we're gonna invite you, and it's gonna be great.
Exactly.
I'm so
Oh,
glad
Thank you
to have
so much, Elu.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Gabby, too.
Oh,
Thank
please,
you all.
text me my
Yes.
office. Thanks.
Let's
You
go.
know.
Happy Carnaval if you celebrate.
Thank you guys for
Be
joining.
responsible. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't a lot. So be safe out there. Drink water.
I
It's
mean,
very hot.
babies.
Yes.
Yeah, don't make babies. No more Scorpios. Please be
That's it.
responsible. Use
Don't make
protection.
babies.
No more
No more
Scorpios,
Scorpios.
please.
Hashtag,
Yeah.
hashtag no more Scorpio. And
Yeah,
that's it.
that's it.
Have an amazing day.
That's it.
Subscribe and follow us everywhere. And that's it. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Kisses.
Bye, all.
Bye.